So your Woodcut Max3 has arrived. So carefully remove all the items from the box and lay them out on your workbench. Be careful with the tips of the blades as they are sharpened and ready to use. There is the option to purchase the Max3, including a tool post suitable for your lathe. Now let's begin assembly. The tool post unscrews and then screws into the hole on the other side of the large blade. As you can see, the large blade feeds between these 2 points to help guide it. The handle easily attaches with the Allen key supplied. The tailstock also unscrews and then is screwed onto the back of the Max3. All Max3s include a user guide booklet. In the center of this user guide, you will find a guide, which is one way you can set up each of your cores. Let's start bowl saving. The Max3 is most effective with green wood. Firstly, mount a faceplate onto the timber and work out how large you want your biggest bowl to be. Turn the timber into a bowl shape, and once you have done this, you'll need to cut the spigot in the foot of the timber for a 4-jaw chuck. Just make sure you cut a spigot large enough to hold the weight of your blank. Now bring your Max3 over to the lathe and place onto the tool post. Loosely attach the tailstock and bring the Max into your blank to line up ready to make your first cut. This is where you need to ensure your bowl is going to be the correct thickness and size. You can use the templates which you saw on the center of the user guide booklet. However, for an even easier option, we will use the optional Woodcut laser guide. Once you're sure you have the Max3 in the correct position, then tighten the tool rest, tailstock, and indexing lever. It is important all of these points are nice and tight. Now you can begin your first core. We're starting from the smallest bowl first. However, you can also begin from the other end, cutting with the largest blade first. It really is personal preference. As you can see here, hand position is important when operating the Max3. We recommend you stand close to the max, resting your left hand onto the blade in order to apply a little downward pressure. This will help to dampen the vibration. Feed the blade consistently and slowly, but not hesitantly. To move on to the next bowl, we need to use the medium blade. Simply unscrew the small blade using the supplied Allen keys and feed the medium blade into the middle slot on your max. Once again, move your max into position using your laser guide or paper guide supplied. Tighten all moving parts and you are away. You can see here, once the blade is well into your blank, you can place 2 hands on the handle and continue to feed the blade at a steady rate. There is no harm in letting the bowl completely core off. However, we normally do try and stop just before the bowl comes completely off. You can hear the change in sound as you near the center of the bowl. Listen here. At this point, extract the blade. You should be able to neatly pop the bowl off. With practice, you will get the hang of this. Okay, for the final bowl, we will use the largest blade. This blade fits into the largest slot closest to the handle. The largest blade is the only one which is fed between the rollers. This just helps to guide this large blade. So here you have it, 5 bowl blanks ready to be dried and then turned into stunning pieces of work. Now we will show you how to remount your bowls to get them ready to be turned. We simply place the blank between the chuck and tailstock to enable you to turn a spigot. To maintain sharpness of your Max3 blades, you can either use a Woodcut True Grind credit card diamond honed or CBN wheel. Note, you only sharpen the front face of the tip and never the sides. Please follow us on Instagram, YouTube and Facebook. #WoodcutTools, #Bowlsaver Max3. Thank you for purchasing a Woodcut Bowl Saver Max3 and happy bowl saving.